Here's my analysis of the number 21 Baylor at Texas Tech men's basketball game. The final score was 81-74, but Texas Tech did make some tough shots, and Baylor was even up by 17 or something like that during the point of this game. And yes, it got shrunk, but here's the deal. A win's a win. We'll move on. First of all, Texas Tech shot 50.9% from the field, 27 for 53 overall, 12 for 31 on threes, 38.7%. In fact, 4 of those came by one guy off the bench in Kerwin Walton, who averaged a little over 3 points per game. So that was just a really good game from him. 8 for 15 on free throws Texas Tech did, which is 53.3%. And notice the final score is 7 points. They missed every free throw, but the thing is, you can't assume they're going to make every free throw, though. 31 rebounds in the game. 11 of those are offensive. 17 assists. They only had 2 steals, 2 blocks, 9 turnovers in the game, 14 fouls, and 15 points off the bench. Baylor only had 11. And granted, I'll go over the Joe Bonner thing situation. I don't know what it is, but he did not play in this game for whatever reason. Baylor shot 48.3% from the field, 28 for 58 overall, 11 for 29 on threes, which is 37.9%, 14 for 18 from the free throw line, 77.8%, 31 rebounds in the game, 12 of those are offensive, 16 assists, 7 steals, 1 block, 3 turnovers in the game, 18 fouls. So I will say this, somebody had Texas Tech, you're still winless, but first of all, and Baylor owns Lubbock now in men's basketball and football now with wins in there, and they're in Lubbock now. And this begins the revenge tour from last year. Because remember, Baylor got swept by Texas Tech. They did. But Texas Tech, despite their record of 10-8 and their winless in the Big 12, they had like 5 games within 7 points. Or if you want to even go even one further, 4 games within 6 points. They're better than the record shows. They're 10-8 overall now. So the next game is Kansas State at Kansas State. Kansas State, you better watch out. This Texas Tech team could sneak up on you despite being a home game. On the road, at home against West Virginia, who's also winless currently right now. Then they have LSU, that's 12-5 on the road. Then they got Iowa State at home. So Iowa State, you better be wary of that. And then they have at Baylor again. They play Baylor again, but this time in Waco. Now for the Baylor side of things, and then I'm going to go over individual stats. They have on the road Oklahoma. Then they got number 2 Kansas at home, which they lost last night to Kansas State. Then they got number 25 Arkansas. That's 12-5 though. Granted, the rankings could change. They got number 7 Texas on the road, and then they got Texas Tech again, but at home. So no individual numbers. Adam Flagler had not only 9 points on 4 for 14 shooting, 1 for 8 from threes, an off day shooting, but he had 1 rebound, 5 assists, 3 steals. LJ Cryer had a great game. 18 points on 5 for 7 shooting, 4 for 4 on threes, 4 for 7 on free throws, which I like to see 5 for 7 or 6 for 7, or besides 7 for 7. 4 rebounds, 1 assist, but had 4 fouls though. Keontae George had 27 points on 8 for 15 shooting, 5 for 11 on threes, 6 for 6 on free throws, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 2 turnovers, 3 fouls. Flo Thamba only had 2 points on which both came from the free throw line, and he only had 2 rebounds and 2 assists and 3 fouls. Jalen Bridges had all his points in the first half, 14 of them, and 6 for 9 shooting, 1 for 4 on threes. I know he could shoot better there. 1 for 1 on free throws, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block, 3 fouls. Now Joshua Juwuna had 6 points on 3 for 4 shooting, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 3 fouls. Caleb Lohner had 2 points on 1 for 2 shooting, 3 rebounds, 1 turnover, 2 fouls. And Langston Love had an off game. I hope he could turn it around soon because they need him to be better down the line here. 3 points on 1 for 7 shooting, 0 for 2 on threes, 1 for 2 on free throws, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. I do think it's an adjustment period for him, and I don't know why did Dale Bonner not play. I don't think he even was on the bench. I'm not going to speculate what it is, but whatever it is, I hope he gets better soon. In terms of either on the court or off the court, it doesn't really matter. Overall. I just don't know what it is. So, and maybe there is going to be some clarification on that. I don't know if there is. We'll have to wait and see what it is. And to Texas Tech, I don't see y'all as an NCAA tournament right now. I really, really don't. The only way you're going to get in is to win the Big 12 tournament. I'm just being brutally honest. Because the only games I could see, maybe you could knock off some teams, but you have 0 quad 1 wins and quad 2 wins here. And that's the truth. It's just the non-con schedules didn't do any favors for you, and you're winless in the conference now. And granted, you could still upset teams and find a way to get in. It's just going to be hard. And if you're like one of the 7 through 10 in the Big 12 tournament, you're kind of in trouble. You have to basically be winning the Big 12 tournament just to even get in. So, anyways, if you like this content, hit the like and subscribe button. I'll see you guys later. It's 500 subscribers. We're on the road to it. Let's go.